I am John. Once a simple fisherman, now an old man with a story to tell. The story of Jesus, my teacher, my friend, the one who changed everything. It began in Bethlehem, on a night when the stars seemed to shine brighter than ever before. A child was born, one whose coming had been foretold for generations. Angels sang, shepherds came to see, and wise men traveled from afar, bearing gifts. But darkness lurked. King Herod, fearing this child, ordered a terrible deed. Warned by an angel, Jesus' parents fled to Egypt, protecting the precious child. Years passed, and Jesus grew in wisdom and stature. I remember hearing stories of how at 12, he amazed the temple scholars with his understanding. As a young man, Jesus worked as a carpenter, his hands shaping wood as he would soon shape lives. When he was 30, he began to teach and perform miracles that defied explanation. I'll never forget the day he called me to follow him. I was mending my nets by the sea.
Come follow me.
He looked at me with eyes that seemed to see into my very soul. Something in his voice, his presence. I couldn't resist. I left everything behind without hesitation. We traveled together, and I watched as he healed the sick, fed the hungry, and taught about love and forgiveness. I saw him calm storms with a word. But it was his teachings that truly transformed hearts. He spoke of a love that knew no bounds. He taught us to love our enemies, to forgive those who wrong us, to care for the least among us. People flocked to hear him speak. But not everyone welcomed his message. Some feared the change he represented. The religious leaders saw him as a threat to their power and began to plot against him. On a dark night, one of our own betrayed him. Judas, for 30 pieces of silver, led them to Jesus. Jesus was arrested and put on trial. Even then, he showed nothing but love and forgiveness. We watched in horror as he was sentenced to death, forced to carry his own cross through the streets. The sky darkened as they nailed him to the cross. It was as if all of creation mourned. With his last breath, he forgave those who killed him, showing the depth of his love even in death. For 3 days we were lost in grief, but then something miraculous happened. On the third day, Mary Magdalene came running, her eyes wild with joy. "He's alive!" she cried. We couldn't believe it, but then Jesus appeared among us, alive and whole. He had truly risen. For 40 days he appeared to us, teaching us, preparing us for what was to come. Then, before our eyes, he ascended to heaven, promising that his Spirit would always be with us. And it was. We felt his presence guiding us as we shared his message of love with the world. We faced persecution, hardship, even death, but the joy of his love sustained us through it all. Now, as I near the end of my own journey, I share this story with you. The story of Jesus, a teacher, a friend, the one who changed everything. His love continues to transform lives, to bring hope to the hopeless, to light up the darkest corners of our world.